Hey guys, Pix here, bringing you another squad builder on FIFA 15. In net, we've got Diego Lopez, and he was a fantastic keeper on this team. If I was to choose between him and Handanovic, it's a really hard choice to make, but I'd probably go with Diego Lopez now. I don't know, just the great all-around stats. He's also 1 inch taller, and if you're going to make a Serie A team, I'd recommend going with Diego Lopez because I believe he's also cheaper. He cost me 1.9k, which was a really good deal for me. And the two center backs are Adel Rami and Kabul. Kabul is pretty overpowered. 6'3", he's fast, good defense and good physical as well. But I preferred Adel Rami over him. He's got better defensive positioning. He doesn't go up too much. He does have medium and high work rates. He's 6'3" with great defensive stats and also really good physical and a huge pace upgrade from last year at 68, which was great. And honestly, he felt a bit faster than that. I really enjoyed Rami. And then left back we have Manuelson. Right back we've got Kyle Walker. And Walker he's a speed demon. 91 pace with 80 physical. That's pretty damn impressive. And he did a pretty good job, but for 13k I wouldn't exactly say that's worth it. But Urbi Emanuelson was a great left back. Surprised me. I mean, 68 defending, 69 physical, didn't look too great to me, but he actually was really good. He was very quick, felt faster than 84 pace. 80 dribbling definitely helped when he was leading the counterattack going forward. I don't know, he was just so evasive, and I really enjoyed that about him. And the two center mids we have Leroy Fer and Emre Can. Or Emre Can, I'm not sure. I think it's Chan. But Chan was pretty good, but 31k is way too much to ask for this guy. Gonna be 4 goals and 5 assists, which isn't a bad record, but he didn't really live up to the price tag. He had good dribbling, good passing, and he was pretty strong as well, but his shooting was actually decent as well. But honestly, I can't say that he was worth the coins. But Leroy Fer was definitely worth the coins. I loved this guy. He was amazing. One of the most well-rounded cards you can get in the game. 86 physical, and holy shit did he feel like it. The cheap Yaya Toure. I haven't used Yaya Toure yet, but I assume this guy is the cheap Yaya Toure. He can just do everything, and I fucking loved him. And the center attacking mid we have not Ronaldinho, Adel Taarabt. Taarabt was a very good center attacking mid, especially for his passing. His passing seemed to be very nice. Got me 16 assists in 22 games, which is great. Also 7 goals, which is a great showing for this guy. Dribbling was great, felt pretty quick. Shooting was okay. Sometimes his finishing was a bit off, but his passing, man, his passing was so nice. And left wing we have Depay, and right wing we've got Sydney Sam. And Sam started off really good. He was getting me goals every single game, and then as I kept using the team, he started slipping a bit with the goals and getting more assists, which I can't complain about because assists are pretty important as well. They're actually just as important as the goals. But 9 goals and 9 assists is not a bad showing. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst. I mean, he could have done worse. But Memphis Depay was a great left wing with everything that you need in a left wing except for finishing. 91 pace felt like 91 pace, and he was also really strong. He has some of the best dribbling I've used in the game. The 5-star skill moves were awesome to use with this guy. Passing was pretty good, but his finishing right in front of goal was so poor. In terms of like finishing, one-on-one opportunities, Sam was better than Depay, but Depay was better. He's quicker, stronger, he had better dribbling, better everything. Actually, no, Sam had better passing than Depay did, but Depay was such an awesome player, and he's one of the best players I've used in the game, one of my favorites, even though his finishing was so off sometimes, and it really pissed me off because he could have gotten so many more goals than he did, even though he got the most goals on the team already. So that just shows how good of a player he is. And then we have striker Klaas-Jan Huntelaar. What a striker this guy was to use. He wasn't the best I've used so far because EA didn't cater this game to his type of striker. Positioning and finishing. His movement and his finishing was fantastic, but dribbling and pace are more important than that, and he just didn't have it, so that was kind of an issue sometimes. But 19 goals and 5 assists isn't bad for this type of striker on this game, and right in front of goal this guy could finish anything. He was a really effective striker, and I really enjoyed him, and I really enjoyed this team. Even when I was losing games with it, I still really enjoyed it. It was lots of fun to use. If you're a skiller, you'd love this team. And yeah guys, that's the team. Hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and let's get into the goals.
Let me see you put 'em up. Reach the sky, touch the stars up above. Cause it's one time for the underdog. One time for the underdog. You got the world on your team, even if that ain't what it seems. It's one time for the underdog. One time for the
young nigga with $1 and a dream, and these Nikes on my feet, trying to stay about the streets. So I'm rhyming, pulling 187s all on these beats, instead of on the concrete, submitting my future while they were focused on what they cheap. But shit, I'm like a chief head honcho. Tell me that it's impossible, I give it to you pronto. Been working all these late nights and these early mornings like Alonzo. So one day they'll be calling me great, just call me Gonzo. But I'm never acting, nor is anybody pulling strings. Everything I have came from sacrificing everything. I traded working 9 to 5 for the minimum, for working non-stop, so my life be like a cinema screen. But in the end, I wouldn't have it any other way. Got on my knees and for this rap to work is what I prayed. And that was happening, crunching numbers like Captain, a serial killer, compelling listeners with his passionate words. Never acting my verbs, but truly fashion to serve not only masses but curves, not just the hood but the birds. Know you hear it every time I grace the mic, then I give it to God, feeling blinded by the lights in this song.
Let me see you put 'em up, reach the skies, let the stars up above. Cause it's one time for the underdog. One time for the underdog. You got the world on your team, even if that ain't what it seems. It's one time for the underdog. One time for the underdog.
20-year-old dreaming of whipping Monte Carlos and gold jewelry, looking like I came from El Dorado. Pick up the pen and pad, instead of spitting gin and badge, I'm painting pictures with my words, just call me Young Picasso. These haters only gas me up and then I mash the throttle. Being drinkers think it's safe to say should drop the bottle, cause when I'm spitting it's proof, and truth is hard to swallow. When rappers losing their heads, that's word to Sleepy Hollow. Nowadays they tryna flex, Johnny Bravo, and I be Rocky in his second fight against Apollo. Underdog, but you see I won the war. Asking me if I could spit is asking me to raise the bar. I've been in this place before, matter of fact most of my life they told me that I would fail, die before I prove them right. Pinning verses on my lunch bag, now I'm doing shows. Lady Luck blew me a kiss, now I'm a prince, never a toad. Bitch your bottom, I'm the greatest, that's on everything I own. And though it isn't much, I want the world like Al Capone. I'm coming for the glory, this is sermon to the masses. The kid you shitted on is telling you to wipe his ass.
Let me see you put 'em up, reach the skies, let the stars up above. Cause it's one time for the underdog. One time for the underdog. You got the world on your team, even if that ain't what it seems. It's one time for the underdog. One time for the underdog.